Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of The Bigger Picture with Mike Biggers, your host. I'm joined today by my co-hosts from our sponsor channel, Mike and Juju Smoker 'em, y'all.
What's up, y'all? How's everybody doing? I'm your co-host, Juju. Hey, I'm glad to be here.
Awesome. It's glad to have you again. Um, Today, we're diving into the cosmic ocean of imagination and scientific speculation as we explore the mind-bending concept of the multiverse. So y'all strap in because we're going to be discussing some serious what-ifs about the nature of reality itself. Picture this, guys, if you will. You're standing in front of a mirror. You wave your hand, and of course, what happens? Your reflection waves back. But let's say, instead of a simple reflection, you saw an infinite number of views stretching out into an infinite number of mirrors, each living a slightly different version of your life. Now, this is the essence of the multiverse theory, a concept that suggests our universe is just one of many, each with its own rules, inhabitants, and its own histories.
The multiverse theory isn't just the stuff of sci-fi or fantasy. It's a realm of study that has captured the imagination of some of the greatest minds in physics, including the likes of Stephen Hawking, who famously said, "We are not down in the bottom of a rut. We are not in a universe. We are in a multiverse." But what does this really mean? How do we get here?
Well, let's start with the basics, man. The multiverse theory is a collection of hypotheses that suggests our universe is not unique. In fact, it's just one bubble in an ever-expanding sea of bubbles, each a universe unto itself. So the idea first bubbled up, if you'll pardon the pun, in the early 20th century when quantum mechanics began to reveal the quirky, probabilistic nature of the subatomic world.
Indeed. The most popular version of the multiverse theory is the many worlds interpretation, proposed by Hugh Everett III in 1957. This theory suggests that every time a quantum event occurs, the universe splits into two or more versions of itself, each following the different possible outcomes of that event. It's like flipping a coin. In one universe, it lands heads up, and in another, it's tails. It's all happening at once, folks.
Another flavor of the multiverse is the inflationary multiverse. Picture the universe as a giant loaf of bread, Juju.
Don't talk about bread, Mom. I got the munchies, bro.
Right? But let's hold off on that. Now, if you take a slice of that bread, Juju, that is our observable universe. But the loaf keeps rising, and every new bubble that pops up is a whole new universe. So this idea comes from the theory of cosmic inflation, which describes the exponential expansion of the universe in its very first fractions of a second after the Big Bang. Crazy.
Some of you might be wondering, out there, how come we can't see them? Well, that's a good question. You see, these universes are thought to be separated by vast distances and possibly even different dimensions. It's like trying to spot your neighbor's garden gnome from the moon. Not going to happen unless you got some serious telescope, mojo.
But hold on, there's more, y'all. So we've also got string theory landscape, which predicts that there could be 10 to the power of 500 different universes, each with its own unique set of fields and particles. Yes, that is a 1 with 500 zeros after it, y'all. That is more than the number of atoms in our own universe. Crazy.
Right? And then there's the Brenner multiverse. Picture a universe as a membrane or a Brenner floating in a higher dimensional space. These Brenners can bump into each other, interact, and even create baby universes. It's like a cosmic game of bumper cars, but with the fate of reality hanging in the balance.
Now, let's talk about the simulated universe theory. This one's a real head scratcher, guys. What if our universe is just a complex computer simulation? Now, some scientists argue that with the rate of technology advancement, It's quite possible that a future civilization could simulate a universe so realistic that the inhabitants within it, that would be us, y'all, would not be able to tell the difference. So, are we living in a Matrix-style simulated reality? It really is a wild thought, but it's also one that needs to be seriously considered.
And let's not forget the parallel universes concept, where our universe is like a train track and every decision we make is a switch that sends us down a different path. This isn't just for sci-fi fans, it's a legitimate theory that's been proposed to explain the apparent fine-tuning of the universe's fundamental constants. If you don't like the outcome of one decision, just hop on the train to the next track and see where it takes you.
But wait, there's still more, guys. The holographic universe. Now, this isn't just that our three-dimensional universe is just a projection of a two-dimensional reality at the edge of the cosmos. It's kind of like watching a 3D movie that's actually being played on a flat screen. The universe, in essence, would be a cosmic hologram, and we're all just part of the big show.
Now, let's take a step back and look at the implications of a multiverse. If these theories are correct, then it means that the universe is not only stranger than we imagine, but stranger than we can imagine. It opens up a door to infinite possibilities, infinite realities, and infinite versions of ourselves.
But, hold on to your hats, guys, because things are going to get even more crazy when we start talking about the potential for interdimensional travel, or that idea that other universes might not be so disconnected from our own. Now, some scientists have proposed that wormholes or tunnels could connect the different realms, allowing for the transfer of information or even matter to come through. This is where the plot of your favorite sci-fi show starts to look like a walk in the park.
Exactly. And what about the existential implications? If our universe is one of many, does that make us less unique? Does it change the way we view our existence? Does it mean there's another me out there, sipping on a pina colada, not worrying about the calories? The multiverse theory certainly raises more questions than answers.
Definitely. But here's the kick in the ass, y'all. We might not be able to prove it, but by definition, these other universes are observable. They're like the friend who says they're busy every time you want to hang out. We all got that friend.
Yeah.
They're out there, but you can't actually see them.
So true. So, what do we do with this knowledge? Do we just shrug and say, well, it's interesting? Not a chance. The pursuit of these ideas pushes the boundaries of our understanding and challenges us to think beyond the confines of our own little bubble.
That's right. And let's not forget the potential for discovery. If we can find a way to detect these other universes, it could revolutionize our understanding of physics and the origins of the cosmos. It could really lead to breakthroughs in technology that we can't even dream of, y'all.
But until we have that smoking gun, we're left with the beauty of the mystery.
That's right.
The multiverse remains a hypothesis, a tantalizing what if that keeps us looking up at the stars and wondering. And that, my friends, is the real magic of science.
Yeah.
It's not just about finding answers, it's about asking the right questions.
Hey guys, thanks for joining me on this cosmic journey through the multiverse. Remember, y'all, keep questioning, keep exploring, and never ever stop looking for the bigger picture. Hey, we'll see you next time on The Bigger Picture with Mike Biggers. Keep those brains tuned in. And before we go, I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about the multiverse theory? Does it blow your mind the way it does ours? Do you think it's just a bunch of hocus pocus? Or do you not care? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget, hit that subscribe button to stay in the loop of all the things about the bigger picture. I'm your boy and your host, Mike. This is my co-host,
Juju.
We'll see you next time.